Okay, today we're going to talk about muscles. We're beginning our muscle unit. We're going to do the top half muscles for part 1, and then part 2 we'll be doing the bottom torso muscles. So I have uploaded this image, so if you want to print it out you can fill it in, but I'm going to be kind of just talking through this. If we were in class, we would actually be looking at the model, so I do have some pretty good pictures of the model, but I just don't have, a video of me of holding the model. But so just the best we can. So we've got a 2D, and so hopefully maybe the head and neck muscles will be somewhat easy for you. So we'll just start right up here on your forehead, and that is called the frontalis muscle. Again, you could print this off and write these down. So that is that frontal bone, so the frontalis muscle there. You've got the occipital bone back here, so this is the occipitalis. These bones here, this is called an aponeurosa, which is basically like a flat tendon, and you do have them all over your body. You have one on the bottom of your foot. I have plantar fasciitis, so that's what an aponeurosis is. So on the little mannequin, as we go through pictures, you're going to see these little white areas. It looks like it's bone, but it's not. It's like a flat tendon sheet is what it is. So we got occipitalis over here along the temporal bone, temporalis. So these should be easy if you know your bones, right? So going around the eye, so is the orbicularis oculi. Oculi meaning eye. Orbicularis means circular. So we have a circular muscle around the eye, orbicularis oculi. And then you've got along your cheek muscle, the zygomatic bone, you've got zygomaticus. So there. You've got two muscles that are going to help you to chew. Well, you've got more than that, but your two main muscles. You've got a more massive one that actually connects to your mandible. We're not seeing your mandible down here, but that is the masseter, so the more massive one. And underneath the masseter is the buccinator. Buccinate, your buccal region is that cheek region, so the buccinator there underneath the masseter there. Now here's another circular one around our lips that helps us pucker up, and so again orbicularis is a round muscle, and then this is our oral region, so oris, orbicularis oris, and then this is your mental region, so this is mentalis. So those are our main head muscles. We've got a large muscle is sneaking underneath this muscle here called the sternocleidomastoid. I'll show you on the mannequin. On the mannequin, when I flip to it, they pulled this platysma muscle off. So this muscle here is a front muscle that's kind of acting like a sheet or a scarf around covering the other. And so if we were in class looking at the actual mannequin, you would not see this particular one. In fact, if we were doing a live practical, you would see me like tie a scarf around the mannequin saying, what would this muscle be called? So this platysma is actually a muscle sitting on top of these other muscles. So on the mannequin, this has been removed so that you can see the underlying muscles, the sternocleidomastoid. And on this picture, you're seeing part of your back muscle here, your top back muscle, the trapezius. So hopefully you are writing that down. So we'll keep going. So this is just another frontal picture of that, so you can see same thing. This is a good picture of the platysma. It does go all the way up and connect. And on the mannequin, there's just a small piece that you could see. So here's the platysma. If we pull that off, you can see that sternocleidomastoid. It goes all the way from the sternal going through across the clavicle, going all the way down. So I will also put up a things to study sheet so that way you know which ones, but the ones that we're talking about. So this is a blown up picture of the mannequin, the best I could do, but maybe you can kind of see. So there are numbered here, so maybe you could see the number. There's the frontalis and then the temporalis. The occipitalis is in the back. You can't really see it from the way this, oh, there it is down there. So you can see that aponeurosa that I was talking about there. So you're seeing that's helping connect those muscles across your skull area there. So you're seeing a little piece of it there. Orbicularis oculi, again going around the eye. The orbicularis oris going around the mouth. The zygomaticus, which is going on the cheek area, so it is, I think it's labeled number 14 here, so not the round number 10 but the number 14 here. And then what I wanted to point out here while I was on this picture, this number 2 that we're seeing is a little piece of the mandible, so they showed us a bone so that we could see. So you can see that zygomatic process there, so that's where that number 14 is going. So the bigger muscle here, number 16, that is holding on to that mandible, helping us to chew there, that is the masseter. And underneath that, number 15 is right here. You can see it also connecting, helping chewing. So this is the masseter, and this is the buccinator. You can't see it real well, but mentalis, and then covering this area here would be the platysma.